Konnichiwa! Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Nihongo Master podcast. It's Azra, your host, and we're going to tackle another fun, easy, and useful Japanese grammar point today. And as you can tell by the title, the grammar we're covering today is how to say suddenly in Japanese. For those of you who don't already know, Study Saturday language series breaks down Japanese grammar points in a fun and easy way. These bite-sized language learning episodes are formatted just like the Nihongo Master online learning system. We start out by explaining the grammar point, exemplifying them with a few example situations, and then wrapping it up with a list of vocabulary words we just learned in the episode. So after this episode, if you learn a new thing or two of the Japanese language, I recommend signing up for our program. Listen carefully in the next couple of minutes for a unique discount code exclusively in the podcast that will get you 50% off your entire subscription. But for now, let's get into this week's grammar. Alright, let's dive straight into this grammar point. This one will be short and simple, I promise. Because there's only one phrase to learn to say suddenly, and that's kyuu ni. This phrase doesn't just mean suddenly, but also quickly, immediately, and hastily. What I like about this phrase is that it's quite flexible. It can be used at the start of a sentence and also mid-sentence. You get these formats: kyuu ni plus sentence, or first half of the sentence plus kyuu ni plus remaining of sentence. Let's have an example, with it being at the start of the sentence. In English, the sentence is something like this. Suddenly, it started raining. To rain is ame ga furu. For something to start, we attach hajimeru to the verb. So you get ame ga furi hajimeru, which becomes ame ga furi hajimeta, because it's in the past tense. To know more about this grammar phrase, check out Season 7, Episode 2. We look at how to say it starts in Japanese. Now, all you have to do is add the phrase at the beginning like our format. Kyuu ni ame ga furi hajimeta. Easy, right? Shall we look at another example? One where the phrase is in the middle? Let's translate this sentence. The rain suddenly stopped. See, the word suddenly is in the middle of the sentence? We know rain is ame in Japanese. So what is to stop? That's yamu, which becomes yanda because it's in the past tense. Now, following the format, you get ame wa kyuu ni yanda. And that's all there is to this grammar point. What I tell you, it's super simple. I think it's one of the simplest ones we've recently done. Let's quickly recap, shall we? To say suddenly, you use the phrase kyuu ni. You attach it at the beginning of the sentence or in the middle of the sentence. The formats are kyuu ni plus sentence, or first half of the sentence plus kyuu ni plus remaining of sentence. Now, before we get into the role-playing scenarios, here's the promo code you have all been waiting for. Plug in our podcast exclusive code for this season, Japan Summer, JAPAN SUMMER, for 50% off your entire subscription for as long as you're with us. You'll be able to learn Japanese at any time of the day, anywhere in the world, for just $10 a month. Okay, on to our next section. We will look at role-playing scenarios exemplifying the new grammar we just learned. We have two. One is a practice with an English translation afterwards, and the other one has a short quiz instead of a translation for you to challenge yourself with. First up, we have friends Ayaka and Yumi talking over coffee about their day. Yumi-chan, 今日はコーヒーを飲んでいないのか? Yumi-chan はコーヒーが好きだと思った。あ、そうだけど、家を出たら急にお腹痛くなっちゃった。今は大丈夫だけど、気をつけたいだ。なるほど。気をつけてね。はい、ありがとう。昼食に食べたものに違いないと思う。重視した方がいいと思うよ。多分、今日はお姉ちゃんも急に病気になったよ。天気のせいかもしれない。今日は急に暑くなった。それかもしれないよね。私たちは気をつける必要があるよね。Now, let's have a listen at the English translation. Hey Yumi, you're not drinking coffee today? I thought you loved coffee. Oh, I do, but I suddenly had a stomachache when I went out. I'm okay now, but I want to be careful. I see. Please take care of yourself. I will, thank you. I think it must be something I ate for breakfast. I think you should go see the doctor. Maybe. Today my sister suddenly fell sick as well. Maybe it's because of the weather. It suddenly got very hot today. That might be it. We should all take care of ourselves. Moving on to the second role-playing scenario, we have Ryo and Seina discussing about work. Listen closely as we have the quiz afterwards. Ryo-kun, ちょっといいですか?問題があって、Ryo-kunの助けが必要ですけど。
いいですよ。何ですか?
私のコンピューターが急に動かなくなったです。
先動するだけですよ。
ありがとう、りょうくん。りょうくんが助けてくれなかったら、私は何をすべきかわからないです。
全然。仕事がたくさんありますか?
はい。急にたくさんのメールを受け取りましたよ。
頑張ってね。
Now, we have 3 quiz questions for you to challenge yourself with. First question. What happened to Seina's computer? Second question. What did Ryo do to fix the computer? Third question. Why does Seina have a lot of work to do? Answer check. The first question's answer is, her computer suddenly stopped working. The second question's answer is, he restarted it. The third question's answer is, she suddenly got a lot of emails. Let's wrap it up with a quick vocab recap. Ame ga furu, to rain. Hajimeru, to begin. Yamu, to stop. Nomu, to drink. Suki, to like. Ie, home. Deru, to exit or leave. Onaka, stomach. Itai, pain. Kiyotsukeru, to be careful. Shikainai, there's no mistaking it. Chushoku, breakfast. Jushin suru, to have a medical examination. Onee-chan, older sister. Byoki ni naru, to fall sick. Tenki, weather. Mondai, problem. Ugoku, to move. Sakido, reboot or restart. Shigoto, work. Uketoru, to receive, usually used for males. Ganbaru, to work hard. In just a few minutes, kyuu ni, suddenly, you're an expert at expressing this in Japanese. What's something sudden that happened recently? Tell us your experiences in Japanese by commenting on our social media platforms. You can find us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Also, if you're interested in similar bite-sized grammar pointers, head over to Nihongo Master blog for more. And if you're keen on picking up some more Japanese for yourself, pop onto our official website, nihongomaster.com, to learn more about our interactive online learning system. At Nihongo Master, we offer efficient Japanese lessons that are quick, easy, and fun for Japanese language learners of all levels, from beginners to advanced. Our smart tools will assist you in areas where you need a bit of a push and congratulate you on the ones you aced. Get a subscription today and get a head start on your Nihongo journey with Nihongo Master. Now, if you missed the promo code early on, we'll say it again now. Plug in Japan Summer, JAPAN SUMMER at checkout to get 50% off your subscription forever. Yep, your monthly or yearly subscription is half off using this podcast exclusive code. So go on, sign up now. And thank you so much for listening in. Join me next time. We'll be looking at the interesting part of the Japanese language. Now this will be my last season on the podcast as your host. For our OG listeners, we've come a long way. 13 seasons. Hope to have you tune in to the end of this one. Also, you can find me on my Instagram handle, Azra Shakira. AZRASYAKIRAH. Mata ne!